Hi, second grade friends. Today we are going to check our math work from yesterday. So we started with page 466, right? I think that was correct. And our job was to build some floor plans with 5 rooms on each floor. And if we were at school, you could use cubes to do this. But since we're not at school, we have to figure out what this might look like. Maybe you have cubes at home. That would be great. So there's lots of different options because we can arrange 5 blocks in many different ways. So our floor plan might look like this. It might look like this. Okay, so there's lots of different options for floor plans. All right. On the next page, 467, there were problems about counting in groups. And if there were 23 students in Miss Lake's class, each person has 10 fingers. What's the total number of fingers of all the students in the class? So if I go back to our work with these buildings, I noticed that when I was working with tens, that if I added a 0 at the end, I could get the correct answer, right? Because when we're multiplying by 10, we're adding a 0 to move it to the next place value. So one way to do that is to add a 0 at the end of 23. But another way to do that would be to count 10 23 times. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230. So my 0 trick does work because I counted them all up and I still got 230. If there are 5 cars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the parking lot, and each car has 4 wheels, what is the total number of wheels in the parking lot? So 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 plus 8 is 16, and 16 plus 4 is 20. So we have 20 wheels. If there are 30 sneakers on people's feet in the classroom, and each person has 2 feet, how many people are wearing sneakers? So I can take 30 and I can divide it by 15, or I can count up until I get, oh, it's actually 15 people, not 15 sneakers. Oh my goodness, I was wondering, that looks a little strange. 15 people, because half of 30 is 15, and I know that each person has 2 feet or 2 sneakers. Okay, so 15. What time is it? Well, I'm looking at that clock and it looks like it's 6:25. Okay, did you get that for page 467? Next page, 468. This page is called pairs of socks. Jake has 3 pairs of socks. How many socks does he have? Well, I know that each pair means that there's 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6 socks. And if Kira has 5 pairs of socks, I know that there's 2 socks in each pair. So that would be 5 pairs, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 socks total. All right, so now on to our next page. So today we're going to be working on floor plans. And this looks really interesting to us. It's kind of a combination of the last couple of activities that we've been doing. So we know that there's 5 rooms on each floor. So we go ahead and put that. And then we know that there are lots of different options for floor plans. So the floor plan could look like this, and we're going to outline and trace it. If you don't want to do this floor plan, you could do this floor plan, or you could choose this floor plan. So it's really up to you what you want your floor plan to look like. And then you're gonna follow the same steps as you did before to fill in the other parts of the table. So total number of floors, this would be 2 floors, and then it would look like this, 10. Oh, nope. It would look like 5 plus 5 equals 10, because this is 1 floor, this is the 2nd floor. All right, Super Squirrels. So you're going to complete the rest of this page, which is page 469. And then when you're done with that, you're going to explain how did you figure out the total number of rooms for 5 floors and show your work. There are lots of different ways that you can do this. So I'm really curious to see what you decide to do. Are you going to draw it? Are you going to put equations here? How will you explain your thinking? For floor plan 2, you're going to follow the same steps. This one's interesting. How many number of rooms on each floor? Well, if there's 1 floor here and there's 2, this must be 1 room on each floor, right? Because look, it's going up by 1. That's interesting. That's a very small building. It's like a mini house. And you're going to show us the same thing here. How did you figure out the number of rooms for 5 floors? And then when you're done with that, let's do one more. We're here. We might as well. Building L. And there's 3 rooms on each floor. So 3 rooms will go here for page 473. And then you'll do 474. And then you're done. All right, Super Squirrels, good luck.